Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Just continuing from the last conversation we were having about the perfection of individuals, the inherent divinity of individuals, and how we are an expression of the divine, of pure consciousness. So in the non-dual traditions, the Shaivite, Tantric non-dual traditions of India, there's a recognition that pure consciousness is the foundation of all reality. So what is that? Again, it's this infinite God mind, this infinite, all-expansive awareness. It can be understood as prakash, light, and that you have this infinite sea, this infinite ocean of light. And this is the backdrop, this is the blank screen, this is the canvas from which all things appear and manifest in. And we are points in that light. We are these little nodal points where it gives the infinite light opportunity to interact with itself. So we are the point in that infinite. Think of it as an ocean, and we're like the wave, but we're connected also to the ocean. We are the ocean as well, and the wave. Now the issue is that we mistake ourselves for just being the wave, and we don't realize we are connected and one with the ocean, that we are actually the ocean just playing at being a wave. And our identity gets stuck in this concept of being the wave and just seeing lots of other waves and not recognizing that we're all connected as the ocean, as this one infinite expression of light, of consciousness, of love, of bliss. So we have this wonderful opportunity as divinity incarnate to reflect on ourselves through all of creation. We call it vimarsha, which is self-reflection, self-awareness. So if we contemplate something in nature, we contemplate anything, we interact with anything, we are interacting with ourselves. We, as the divine infinite consciousness, manifesting as these individual points of operation, of loci, of navigation, just to experience ourselves. And this is called the lila, the play, or the krida, the game. It's just a game of the divine to move from just this pure state of infinity and then to go into this state of manifestation, of creation. And the game is that we essentially forget through ignorance that we are divine, and that's the whole name of the game. And the journey is to then return back to that recognition, pratyabhigyana, as they call it in the Shaivite tradition, that we recognizing that we are an expression of divinity, and therefore that every person that you meet, everything that you interact with, is nothing but a reflection of your own being. And therefore, every occurrence in your life is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to see yourself reflected back in someone else. And that's the beauty of life and of this game, that everyone we meet is an aspect of this infinite ocean of light, this infinite ocean of consciousness, and we are interacting with ourselves, yet under the illusion that we are separate. Now, as we start to work with our spiritual practice, those strict boundaries break down, they dissolve, our consciousness expands, and we start to see ourselves in other people, in nature, actually in everything, because everything is pure consciousness. There is nothing that is not part of the infinite light of reality. And again, it's that yoga meditation that helps to still the mind, calm the mind, and helps us to loosen that fixation we have on our identity, our ego, and we stop labeling, we stop critiquing, we stop separating and discriminating. We generally go into a quieter state, a more relaxed state, and we start to experience everything as just part of our own consciousness, which it is. You can't separate anything from your own consciousness. Recognizing, though, that there is just one energy that pervades all things. And we start to identify more with that than separation, race, history, job, all these different I am this, I am that, all these different labels, they dissolve, and we're just left with a more open state of allowing and experiencing reality day to day, moment to moment. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that's beneficial. If you'd like to subscribe and you find this helpful, then please do so. I'm going to be making regular content like this, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone.